Why would you shoot a cat, Matt?
I don't know. There went Mittens.
So you're willing to shoot your kitten named Mittens?
No, no, I would definitely not shoot my cat, who was given the name Mittens by a certain individual that happens to be in this. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think
And
Mittens
seeing as
just
there's
sounds
only
better.
you, and if there's only you, that kind of points finger your way.
Wow, just gonna throw me under the bus, huh? I think Mittens is a
Metaphor,
nice name.
the metaphorical bus.
So your next cat you're getting is gonna be named Mittens, correct? No,
Possibly,
possibly.
possibly, who knows?
Will I be there for the birth of it?
Yeah, I'm gonna call you into the emergency room of kittens.
Of kittens. I hope I
Yep,
didn't pick that up.
I'm gonna I'm gonna hand out kitten cigars.
Noise. All right, so I'm recording. I really didn't have anything to talk about today. This week, just because I've been busy, freaking packing for Tucson. So, I guess I'll introduce myself, George, and Matt. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Matt, Fish Penguin. Since I didn't introduce myself last week,
You literally did not. I'm like,
I
is
did
Matt?
not. I started talking and then I was very curious about Steve's name, and so we went on like a segue of that, and I never went around to saying my name, and I was like, oh, well, screw it, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. They'll
Yeah,
know me.
because last week I'm like, is Matt not gonna introduce himself? And you just kept talking. I'm like,
I
all
don't know.
right, I guess we're going on with this show.
Oh, by the time we got after that conversation, I didn't know how to just wedge it in there. Hey, my name's Matt, by the way.
My name is Matt. Like 10 years later, but
10 years later, episode 40. My name's Matt.
oh, so yeah. So I guess we'll just start off with this question, Matt. So, um, why do you hate Superman?
I feel like you're trying to throw shade my way from Superman fans. I don't hate Superman. I just like Batman more.
Every time we talked about Superman versus Batman, you just like went to town on like you just kept making every excuse why Batman would win. I'm like, all right, Matt,
And you did the
keep
same for
dreaming,
Superman.
keep dreaming, Matt. You know.
I'm pretty sure that they have the same amount of death counts.
You think so?
I'm pretty
Because
sure. I think they're like one off.
yeah. No, I don't think so. I mean, Superman's pretty indestructible. Just saying. And dude, that's what pisses me off about Superman, dude. Is one little green rock, dude. Come on, the
I know. I mean,
stupidest
at least
weakness
Batman
I've ever
dies from
seen.
normal things like cancer and
Yeah,
gunshots.
he dies like a human, but man, dude, once that just pisses me off. I was like, why doesn't Superman just train with the Rock near him? Not the Rock like Dwayne Johnson, with the kryptonite next to him. Because dude, whenever that kryptonite gets close to him, dude, he's like weaker than a human. And I'm like, this is stupid. Like, this is so dumb. And people like Batman could just come in here and one punch him. I'm like, nah, this is dumb. But if he didn't have the kryptonite there with him, then Superman's a badass. I will say though, they can't portray him that well on screen. Like his movies always don't do so well.
Okay, so I have it pulled up here. Batman has died 11 times. Superman has died 15 times.
Okay, so who killed Superman all those 15 times?
Who has killed Superman?
I'm sure Lex Luthor
Uh,
has, right? That's like his arch nemesis right there. I think
I mean,
Doomsday killed him.
I'm pretty sure Doomsday has.
Yeah, I know he kills him in Batman versus Superman. Which that
Mm,
no, let me. My phone's on. Damn loud.
let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see like a list.
I mean the so that
Oh, who
one
cares?
show.
Superman's died more times, so Batman is superior.
Man, if they just I don't know. That's gonna be a whole different discussion. We need another Batman fan, another Superman fan to actually like. I don't know. Never mind. Forget
Maybe
it.
this will encourage a lot of Superman fans to go the Batman way.
I don't think so. Yeah, I went to a store one time and this guy literally asked me, he's like, Batman or Superman? I'm like, dude, Superman all the way. Like, there's not even a competition. And he's like, okay, blah, 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 blah. And like, I thought he was like into Superman. I'm like, oh, who do you pick? He's like, Batman. I'm like, oh. I was like, this conversation is over, sir. And I just
I
walked
mean,
out.
we can also see how many Superman fans there are by the number of Funko Pops out there. There are more Batman Funko Pops than there are Superman.
Wow. No, okay. You're just going to bring up
Extreme, like, I
statistics, right?
mean, I mean, my wall is covered in Batman Pops.
I know. I've seen your room.
You couldn't cover my room with Superman Pops. He'd get like a corner.
If even that, he'd probably be in the bathroom. You probably put him somewhere in the attic where you wouldn't have to see him.
Yeah, actually, Emily does have like a couple Superman Pops. That's because of her brother.
You see, I like her
So she,
brother already.
but she's a Wonder Woman fan, so that's fine.
Yeah. So speaking of Batman, have you seen the new trailers?
For the oh yeah, with what you
Robert
call it,
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yeah, looks good. They're kind of making it really really dark, so they're bringing it back to like the what's his name? Uh,
Christian Bell.
no, not Christian Bale. Um,
Val Kilmer.
the well, yeah, the Val Kilmer one, the Batman Returns one, the
Okay.
really super dark one with Catwoman and Danny DeVito as Penguin. I want to say it. He makes a lot of like Tim Burton, the Tim Burton one.
Okay.
So Tim Burton was part of that Batman project. I think he directed it, and so like that one was super dark in comparison to a bunch of them. Now the Christian Bale ones, I mean, are dark, but they were nothing like that dark.
Yeah, Tim Burton usually directs pretty dark stuff. I like his work. Um, so I guess while we're
Nightmare
on the
Before
subject of
Christmas and stuff like that.
yeah, I guess while we're on the subject of movies, which one's your favorite Batman movie?
It's gonna be, I mean, besides the Christian Bale ones, of course, those were great. Of course, I'm gonna have to go with the original Batman, and by original I mean Michael Keaton Batman.
Not the George Clooney Batman.
No,
What?
Batman nipples are not, do not even, are not even on the list. Like, I'll limit my list down to all the Batman movies besides the George Clooney one.
Golly. Yeah, I remember seeing that. I'm like, okay, so why is his nipples showing? And I was a little kid at the time.
Because his nipples are forever, because it was Batman Forever.
Oh my gosh.
Forever cold turkey nipples.
Yeah, I just remember on that movie just them running away, and then the end credit scenes, and that was it.
Or just Robin, being a little bitch. I'm the better person. Poison Ivy likes me, not you.
Oh, speaking of Robin, he's gay now. Did you see that?
Oh, he's not gay now.
Oh, I guess he was
I mean, he wasn't gay at the time when they brought it
announced it.
out. Yeah. Which I mean, I have no problem with, gay superheroes or anything of that nature. Now the fact that, this superhero has been around for so long and now he becomes gay, it's kind of like questionable in the fact. I feel like it's just a bringing of our times now, which is fine. Like I said, make superheroes gay. There's been a few superheroes that have been gay since forever. But I mean, it's like fifth, the number five Robin, I guess, in the list of Robins. Or
Yeah.
actually, it's like if we're talking about when he came out and came out as in the lineup of super or Robins, then it would have been like you have Dick Grayson, which is the original, who goes off to be Nightwing. Um, you have Jason Todd, who is murdered, quote unquote, by Joker with a crowbar, and he ends up, coming back to life and from the Nazareth pit and becoming the Red Hood. And then you have Tim Drake, Damian Wayne, Carrie, and I'm not sure if there's any other newer ones now.
Yeah, my thought about the gay Robin, which I'm okay with 100%. I just wish they just would have created a whole new character for it instead of using
Exactly.
an existing character. It's like
Exactly.
it's like Hollywood trying to put out a black Superman.
Yeah,
Um,
and but they're using Clark Kent as the Black Superman. Clark Kent's been around since the beginning of Superman. He's the, only Superman that
right.
I'm aware of, besides, Superboy and
And
all those other ones
Supergirl,
that they've
yeah.
kind of came out with. And yeah, Supergirl. But you have this long-standing character who's been, white, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden he's being made to be black.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people weren't happy with that. And I don't know if they're going to go ahead and go with it, but um
Yeah, I mean, they should have just came out with a black Superman, which I mean, there have been like other Supermans or quote unquote kind of Supermans. Like they had like Black Steel
yeah.
and a couple other ones that, there was a black Superman. So, I mean, coming up with a new Superman character shouldn't be that hard. Just like coming up with any other new superhero was not a hard thing to do.
No.
I just don't see how changing the race of an existing Superman uh, makes any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
Yeah, I
makes as
mean,
much sense as the whole like when the Iron Man movies came out, and you had what was it, um, Howard?
yeah, Howard Stark.
Yeah, not Howard Stark, but what do you call it? Dear Lord, the War Machine. Remember in the
Oh, yeah,
movies, the
yeah.
Marvel movies, they had War Machine, Brody.
Yeah, yeah.
They had him as one character and switching it later on because of or Cheatham, I think his name.
Yeah, Don Cheadle replaced
Cheadle, yeah, Cheadle.
I cannot think of the other guy's name.
It was something Howard.
Yeah,
As
Terrence
he's
Howard.
really, who is it?
Terrence Howard, I think.
Yes, yes.
So
And
yeah,
so,
I
I mean,
don't.
they do that all the time because of money and whatever other issues, and that was pretty much the reason for that one was a money conflict in the contracts, which is understandable, but I hate when they kind of do stuff like that. Like
Yeah, I mean, I hate
if you
that
have
too.
a cast like that, it should like you should have a contract with them for however many movies just to like keep it at the same.
Right.
Keeping the cast the same is almost as important as keeping the same voice actor of like an anime character or any other character. It's just it throws people off.
Yeah, I don't like that because in Game of Thrones, I know you haven't seen Game of Thrones, but there was a character switch on there. One day he's played by Ed Skrein, and the next season it's a completely different dude. I'm like, what? It's like, hey, this guy
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
look
just
like
kind
the
of
other
like
guy.
a mind blow moment at that point in time. But I mean, like seeing that it was like one Iron Man movie and then the rest were him didn't make like a big difference, but I still hate to see it. Like it
Yeah.
just kind of like irks me a bit in the sense that it just confuses me. It's like, oh, okay, this guy is him now.
Yeah, I will admit I was a little confused whenever I saw Don Cheadle. I'm like, where'd this guy come from? Because at the time I wasn't into like Marvel comics or movies or anything like that. So whenever I saw Don Cheadle, I'm like, who's this guy? Then like later on, I'm like, oh, it's like Terrence Howard played this guy in the last movie. So yeah, I mean, at the time I wasn't following it. I'm sure if I would have, I wouldn't have been as confused. But it was pretty confusing when I first saw him on screen.
On another note, have you started watching the Cowboy Bebop on Netflix?
No, not yet, because I kind of want to watch. Did it come out already? The live
It
action?
did. Came out on 19th.
It
Like
did.
a
It
lot of
came out
things.
yesterday. Oh my gosh, we talked about it,
Yeah.
and
So many things came out on the 19th.
I have not seen it. Um,
New Pokemon games came out on the 19th. Diamond and Pearl. You have Battlefield. Battlefield was, released on the 19th for people who didn't buy the gold, platinum, or whatever accounts
yeah, I mean, I've played
or
Battlefield.
editions. Yeah, I haven't played it since the beta. I just downloaded it today.
Damn. What are you
I
doing after
downloaded
this?
it. Huh?
What are you doing after this?
I have nothing in mind.
All
I
right, cool.
downloaded it and I downloaded Halo Infinite. So
Oh shit, man, we
I
could play
know
both of them.
so many games coming out.
Damn.
It's that time of the year. It's the fall. Call of Duty, Halo,
Call of Duty.
Battlefield, Pokemon. Sure, there's many more.
Yeah, I just stopped playing Call of Duty just because of the anti cheat. Like
Mm.
they haven't released it yet, and it's the same game over and over. I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
getting tired of
that's
it.
how Call of Duties always are. Now I've heard a lot of people aren't happy about this Battlefield, but I mean, I don't see anything really wrong with it from my perspective. I think it's great.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Yeah,
I
their
love
main,
Battlefield games.
yeah, I think their main issue was that it's too much like Call of Duty, which I could see it, but I still like the game. There are some aspects I don't like. Like I wish you could destroy buildings. I haven't been able to do that, and believe me, I've got a tank and I've tried shooting buildings and nothing.
I missed that. Battlefield 3 and 4 did that, and it was great.
Those were amazing games, especially when that tower fell down. I think it was in Battlefield 4.
Mm.
That was my favorite map. And the reason why I love Battlefield was because of those physics. I'm like, damn, dude, this is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like, no
Don't have to worry
campers.
about corner. Yeah, don't have to worry about corner campers with a shotgun or people, I guess, sliding and shooting and Halo jumping around and doing all these weird things that people do in Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
just refuse to play that until the anti cheat comes out.
you should
Then
definitely watch the battle or not Battlefield, the Cowboy Bebop. It is pretty good. I'm
it's,
enjoying it so far. I'm on episode 5,
damn
and I just
already.
started it. Yeah, I just started it today.
Nice.
Yeah, they have a lot of the characters in there. Of course, your main characters. So far, I've seen Spike, of course, and Jet. You see Faye Valentine. You see Ein, the corgi dog. Um, Vicious, uh, his brother, a bad guy or whatever. Um, Spike's old girlfriend or wife, or I can't remember in the anime because it's been so long, but his lover or whatever, she's in there, Julia.
So
But
how would you compare it to the anime? Is it pretty close
the
or
intro is like pretty close, spot on, and of course they have the same song, the same logo, and everything. Um, Jet Black is like amazing because he pretty much is acting his part. Spike is he pretty much acts like Spike. Uh, there's a lot of comedy in it, a lot of action. Faye's kind of the same, besides like as far as looks go. She kind of has that like I don't give a shit kind of attitude. Aine is cute as fuck. Um, they have a few like bad guys in there from like some of the big names. Uh, some of the main ones that you see in the anime, and like a few of the stories have kind of been like altered, but it's not like horribly altered, to my opinion.
Right.
But like I said, it's been a while since I've watched the anime. I'll definitely have to go back and watch it either after I'll finish the live series or maybe a little bit of both. But I mean, and I love that Netflix has the whole season on there so I can just binge it. So you can binge the anime and you can also binge the live action.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I haven't started it yet, obviously, because I've been packing for Tucson all next week.
Are you
But
moving again?
no, I'm not moving this time. I'm going to visit family, Matt. I'm not going to leave you
No.
behind again.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be leaving me behind. I mean, you already left me behind.
I know. I know. I do miss our partnership for El Geek Squad.
Oh,
But yeah, so what was I
so
talking
what have
about?
you been watching? What have you been doing?
I have been watching
Or
you.
games, movies, uh, shows, whatever it is. What have you been doing?
So I've been watching you. That Netflix
You've been watching
series.
me.
The Netflix series, you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, I watch you
Like you've been
too.
watching me outside my window?
All day, dude. All
You should
day.
have just not.
Next time I will. Next time I'll just wake you up. How about that?
That or write me a creepy message and let me know that you're there. You know, right on my window and fog it up or something. That
Fog
way I
it up.
know. Yeah. Be on my mirror when I take a shower.
I'll just I'll just walk into your room, take a picture of you while you're sleeping, and just
Ooh.
and send it to you through Snapchat to keep our streak alive.
Yes. Gotta keep the snap streak going.
What are
What
we
are
at?
we at?
60?
I
I think we're
think
at
so.
60.
65. 65. We're at 65 streaks.
Noise. But yeah, no, I've been watching you with that. Oh, dude, season 3 is so
John Goldberg.
freaking good, man. Joe Goldberg.
Joe, but
Excuse you,
yeah,
Matt.
Joe. My bad. I'm sorry. It's been a little bit. I finished that last season. I haven't watched it in a couple weeks.
Yeah, dude. So season 2 was kind of boring. I will admit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was super boring. But season 3, dude, freaking after like episode 2, it's just tension throughout the whole show. And I'm like, holy crap! Like I could freaking cut this tension with a freaking wiffle ball. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's how thick that tension was.
Oh yeah,
It was
it
just
keeps
so
you on your
good,
toes. It's like, oh, gotta watch that next episode. What is going on?
right? Exactly. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
this
exactly
last
how it
season was
was.
kind of that way too. I was like, damn, this bitch be crazy.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was
As
like, that last season made me feel bad for old Joe. Like I mean, how do you feel bad for Stalker? But I was feeling bad for the dude.
yeah, I mean, she like, dude, he was about to kill her, and she's like, I'm pregnant, and I'm like, what? Oh,
Oh,
spoiler
so you
alert,
already
by the
got
way.
that far?
Oh, dude, I'm already in season 3. I already finished the season.
Oh,
Yeah, because a brand new season came
see,
out.
yeah, yeah. The brand new season came out. Watched it all.
You
Now
watched
me
the
and
new
Emily have to
season?
find something. Yeah, yeah. We already watched it.
Oh, so you saw?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
mm.
binged the out of that.
All right. Spoiler alerts from here on out. So you watch where? So you've literally watched all the way to the end of season 3, where he gives up Henry. He doesn't give up Henry,
Yes,
but he gives Henry to a better home. He doesn't give up on him.
yes. He gives it to the gay guys.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, from
Yep.
the library. Yeah.
hmm
All right, so let's freaking deep dive into this. So again, guys,
All
we've
right.
already spoiled this, but whatever. Um,
we'll put little notions. Hey, if you watch you don't want to listen
Yeah, you
to
definitely don't want to listen
from
to this.
this point to this point.
All right.
Like when you start hearing us talk about you, skip past it.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, dude. So like the very first episode, like he's already obsessed with his neighbor. I'm like, oh, come on, Joe. I was like, back
Right?
up, dude.
Hey, he had a reason to be obsessed about her.
He did. I mean, yeah, no lie.
She was pretty hot,
She was. She was gorgeous.
but I was like, I was not expecting what had happened to her.
Neither was I. I thought she was gonna be the main person throughout the whole show.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be, his you.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be like just stalking her, but then what the fuck? He ends up finding another you
Another you.
in the show. He has like three U's in the show.
And his wife finds out. I mean, dude, she's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
she
But
is,
Joe's
dude.
fucking crazy too.
I'm like, how are you covering for her? Like, I would have thrown her under the bus.
No kidding.
Metaphorically and literally. Like, I would have pushed her on front of a bus. Like, she was crazy. Love is not love. Love is psychotic.
Love is psychotic. But I think the reason why he didn't do it is because of Henry. It's like, oh,
Oh,
I don't want him
yeah.
to grow up in a home, if
Yeah.
they
Well, he
find
didn't
out.
want Henry. Yeah, he didn't want Henry to end up like him.
Yeah, exactly. And oh god, dude, it's just so I love the season. The season was
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
You already finished it, right?
Yeah, I already finished it. I finished it all the way to where he's in Paris.
Yes. So, I mean, they already confirmed another season, so super excited to watch it.
Yeah, so I don't know how. I'm interested in season 4 because I don't know because what if he finds her? Like, how's she gonna react?
I don't know.
I mean,
Like,
Love told her everything. It's like, hey, you better run because Joe's a fucking psycho, and of course she leaves, and he's in Paris looking for her. I'm like, what the hell, dude?
well, maybe he just wants that stalkingness. He don't want her, but maybe he just wants to see her on her everyday, I don't know, everyday journey or just her life. He just wants to keep an eye on her and fantasize.
Yeah,
Because
I
there were
don't.
points where like the fantasy like was throwing me off. Like I thought the fantasy was reality, and the reality was so it was like really mind trippy.
It was. I mean, I mean, they did a good job. So yeah. So that first you gets killed off pretty early.
Hmm.
Um, so he starts working at a library. He's like, no, I don't want to like this girl. I don't want to like her. Then over time, he's like, you're my you. I'm like, oh, dude,
Hmm.
Joe, just fucking stop, dude. Like, just stop. But then again, like, I didn't feel bad, if Love found out because she was doing the same thing behind his
Yeah,
back.
dude. Like she was sitting there just like he was actually trying to be a good dude. He was like, "No, I can't do this." I love.
Yeah.
And then he's
Mm.
like, "No, I got to be there for her and I got to be there for Henry." And all the time she was just sitting there banging her neighbor's kid.
Yep. Theo, I'm like, golly. He's like, what the hell's going on? Like,
Like he
why?
killed his mom
Yeah,
and now you're banging her
yeah,
son.
yeah, exactly.
And then you're trying to sit there and put the blame on the dad, like trying to make him out to be the killer.
right? Oh,
Like
dude.
it's like you are messing with this whole family.
Yeah, like it just never. I don't know. I guess Joe is in his own little world, but I don't know how he didn't like realize that something was going on.
Right?
Because at the end, obviously Theo was knocked out down in the basement, and that's when Joe realizes, like, what? You're fucking my wife? I'm like, Joe, how'd you not know, dude? It's like, I don't know.
Right. Yeah, because he was in his own little fantasy.
He
He wasn't
was.
paying attention to her. He was trying to find more time with the librarian.
This is true. This is true. But yeah, dude, golly, this last episode or the last 3 episodes were so tense. Like, oh, dude, it was just so tense.
So
But
what do you think about the swinger couple?
Oh,
What do you think
dude.
about what do you think about that chick?
I didn't like the
Dude,
chick, dude.
I fucking hated her. I did. I hated her for like a good bit of the time. And like she didn't get better until like the end after they found a way to get out of the
Out of the
cell.
yeah, out of that little glass
Yeah,
box.
box. Yeah.
Dude, I hated her too.
I was like I don't know, I was like, love, if you need to find someone to kill, this is the chick you need to be killing.
No kidding. And I thought she was for a little bit, but I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, I hate this chick.
And her fucking husband. He's fucking cracked out, dude.
He's cracked
I
out.
thought
He just
dude,
loves
I thought he
himself.
died. I thought he died. I thought Joe killed him in the forest.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, oh, thank you, man. This guy is acting weird.
But I was like, oh shit, Joe. Joe got himself in some trouble now. And he was like, oh no, he didn't.
Like he just got up. He's like, yeah, Joe is like, you're a monster. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Fucking beast, Joe.
Like Joe just
How the
literally,
fucking moon.
yeah, Joe literally freaking pushed you, and you should have died, and you're just
Yeah.
up here high off life. I thought the funny part was whenever they're doing that swinger, when they were actually doing
Yes.
the swing,
Yeah.
and him and Joe were in the room, and of course the other guy, I can't think of his name, but he was just naked, just jacking off to himself in the mirror.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right?
what the
That's
fuck?
fucking weird as fuck.
Like, what am I watching? And like Joe's
So,
like,
there was some plot armor there with like him and Joe going against each other with the damn uh bows.
oh
It's like
yeah,
this dude like hunts with a bow like on a daily basis. This guy goes on these hunting trips like every week with the boys. This guy knows how to use a bow. Joe has never used his bow. He's picked it up like twice maybe, like once in the forest and once at home when they were fighting. And
you
this
know, I didn't
dude
even
gets a
think about
shot
it.
off on him.
I didn't even think about that. You're right. Yeah, because the other
And
guy,
he had the advantage.
yeah, Joe didn't know where he was and completely missed his shot. I'm like, what? Now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, dude, that's crazy. And Joe just one time, first time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. But
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, I thought that whole scene was hilarious.
So what's the next show that you plan on watching?
The next show right now, there is a Korean show. I cannot think of the damn
Of
name.
course, a Korean show.
Hey, I love those Asian movies, man. Koreans just know how to make movies.
You watching more than I do, and I'm Asian.
Yeah, I mean, you're only half, Matt.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't want to watch my people. That's the thing I don't do is anime.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think the next one I'll watch. I won't be able to watch anything in Tucson. Um, I'll probably watch. If I don't watch Cowboy Bebop, then it's gonna be that Korean movie that I cannot think of. But I do want to watch Cowboy Bebop because it does look good. It looks really good from what I've
Oh yeah,
seen and
I
from
just
what you're
watch it in my
telling
spare
me.
time. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like I caught up on all my anime, and then I just started watching it like today. Like I said, I binged like 5 episodes today. And they're
Damn,
about like 45 minutes long.
they are. So how long is
Hmm.
the anime episode? 30 minutes.
Yeah, and 20 minutes maybe with like commercials and intros and stuff like that.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's gonna be the next thing I watch is Cowboy Bebop. If not that, then I don't know. I honestly don't know what else I'm gonna watch. I need to catch up on
Well,
some anime like My Hero.
I have some that you might want to watch. I think that me and Emily will start watching the new Dexter.
Oh, dude, I haven't seen the first half. The reason why I haven't seen like the first 8 seasons or whatever
Hmm.
is because of how the ending is. I spoiled myself. I'm like, oh no, this sucks. I don't want to watch it if that's how the ending's gonna be. Uh,
Yeah, a lot of Dexter fans are just like, oh, it's just like a build up. It's like a. I'm like, no, last season was not that great in comparison to the others. But I mean, the new one's on Showtime, and I plan on just doing like a 30-day trial of Showtime just to binge watch Dexter.
I mean, that's a way to go nowadays.
So I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping that all the episodes are already out on there. And it's not on a weekly basis because in that 30 days, it's really gonna add up there.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
that's
get to a
something
point where
that
I'll have to pay for Showtime, and I really don't want to.
right. Yeah, I don't. That's one thing I do not like about Disney is that they release it on a weekly basis. I'm like, why? It's like Netflix has spoiled me too much. Like I want all the episodes right there, you know.
Yeah, but here lately, like Netflix is trying to like compete, I guess, with like anime. I mean, they're trying to compete with Sony and with their Funimation and Crunchyroll. Because I mean, even Netflix has started doing a weekly basis on two of the newest animes that are on there.
Oh,
So two
really?
of them that I watch, they release them on a weekly basis. So I got a weekly drip on Netflix now.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
It's not too bad. I mean, like I said, I have all these other animes to watch, and then I have some of these long ones that I haven't finished that I kind of go back to. But so far, like I said, Cowboy Bebop has kind of pulled me in, and so I've been watching it over anime, which is crazy.
Oh, it must be really good then if you're not even watching anime for Cowboy
Yeah,
Bebop.
I mean, yeah, I got like some long ones like Mob Psycho, second season of it, and World Trigger. I started kind of watching it, and I've only gotten like 20 something episodes in. I think there's like 70 something.
Damn.
Oh yeah. So Cowboy Bebop is pretty good. Love the jazziness. I love some of the stories because they kind of derive from the anime ones. Uh, but
Okay.
and then the characters are pretty spot on. Besides, a few minor tweaks that could make it better.
All right. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check it out. Hopefully I could watch some in Tucson. But I'll say that family really doesn't like, they're not weebs.
They don't like internet. They don't enjoy.
They do, but I mean, I guess my nephew, I mean, he's definitely a weeb. He's into manga. He's into anime. He loves that stuff. So I
Oh,
just might watch it
maybe
with
maybe you'll
him.
watch them with him. Maybe you'll get into it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, hell yeah. I think the last time I was there, we watched a little bit of Attack on Titan,
You've
and
already seen it all, haven't you?
I had, but he didn't at the time.
Oh,
So I was just
gotcha.
I was just rewatching like season one. I'm like, bro, like, dude, I forgot how good this was, and I was fangirling over that anime. But yeah, I mean, have you seen all of the new? I guess not new, but have you caught up on Attack?
Oh man, that shit's been done for a very very long time.
I guess I'm just behind in the anime world.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like pulled into it as much as some people, so I don't care to read the manga on it and catch up or see what's going on ahead of time. There's been ones that I'm like, oh man, I gotta know what I need to know. I need to know. I can't wait, a year or two. Like Demon Slayer, I completed Demon Slayer. I'm on like a weekly drip, I guess, for manga for Jujutsu Kaisen, so it's pretty good. I started reading ReZero. Like I watched all the anime on it, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go back and watch it in English because I love ReZero.
Okay.
They just aired uh episode 1000 for One Piece.
Damn, dude.
Yep.
Golly, man. That's
Yeah, I know, right? Episode
congrats to those guys.
1000 for One Piece. They've been going since 94, 96, somewhere in there.
Damn, dude.
I
Congrats to
noticed that
those
it's going to
guys.
go on for another like 4 or 5 years.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Uh, I'm gonna have to watch that like once a day or something.
Once a day, dude.
Once a day. Okay, hold on. Let me do the math.
Man, whenever I first started One Piece,
That's 3 years.
like I started staying up till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, just binging it like every night, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then have to wake up, go to work at 8, just watching One Piece because I was so pulled in by it.
Yeah, so if I were to watch one episode, like right now, one episode a day, it would take me 2.7 years to catch up.
Like 7
Just to
years.
just to catch up to 1,000 episodes.
Shoo, sheesh.
And then
By that time,
by that time it
you're gonna
should
have
be
another
finished,
1,000 episodes.
right? It shouldn't be finished just cuz it's only 2 years, but
Yeah.
damn, dude. I'd have to watch like 5 in a day. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
No. Yeah.
I don't
You need to. Yeah. Like 10 a day. You need like an arc. You can finish an arc in like a week.
yeah, I don't that's definitely an anime that I'm probably never going to watch.
No. That's disappointing.
I know, I know. I mean, unless my daughter gets
I don't
into
even think.
anime.
I don't even think you even finished Naruto, did you?
You know, I didn't finish Naruto because I finished the manga, and
Right.
I really
You read
didn't.
all the manga? Like we're talking regular Naruto all the way up to Shippuden?
Yeah, like I like regular Naruto all the way to Shippuden. Like I finished
What
it
the fuck?
to where I pretty much finished where the end of the manga was who they got married to. Pretty much, it's pretty much the introduction
Gotcha.
to Boruto.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much read it all. Surprising. You read all that manga and you can dedicate yourself to some One Piece.
I mean,
Granted, there's only like 200 or 300 something episodes of Naruto.
yeah, I mean, well, I started Naruto whenever I was still like single in college, and I didn't have a kid running around.
This be true.
So I mean, I
Like
literally
220 episodes
yeah, and
for
most of them were
Naruto.
fillers.
Yes. Which
So
we won't get into for Joe's sake.
yeah, Joe's like, you better not
Oh,
talk shit
I
on
did
Naruto.
see that his missus has like some Naruto tattoos, which I was very stoked about. I was pretty happy seeing that I have a Naruto tattoo. And then my baby brother is planning on getting a Naruto tattoo. That looks pretty cool.
Nice. I think I'm gonna tattoo my eyeball to make it look like the Sharingan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Have one Sharingan, one
the Rinnegan or whatever. I think
yeah,
that's the name.
Rinnegan.
Rinnegan. Yeah. Ah, shit, dude. I'm butchering these names. Joe's gonna be like, "What the fuck,
I
George?"
know. I know. I mean I love Naruto. I think Naruto's great. It's not my favorite, but I do like Naruto. And I watched
I'm.
it all. I watched every single episode, even fillers.
Oh man, I couldn't watch the fillers. I just couldn't.
I
That's
mean,
why
it
I
was
would.
back, back in the day. I watched it then. I mean, it
So
was showing on like Adult Swim or Toonami. Maybe not Toonami. Maybe. It's only a few that I remember from Toonami off the top of my head.
so it's Rinnegan.
Rinnegan.
I literally just played the audio, and it's probably gonna be on this podcast. But
I didn't hear it, so
okay, so
at least I didn't hear it to the podcast. So
that's good. That's good.
you had someone Japanese speak it to you.
Yeah, it's a Rinnegan.
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 But yeah, so Joe, I butchered the name. I'm sorry, because I know you're gonna listen to this podcast. And no, we're not talking shit on Naruto. It's just not the best anime right now.
I mean,
I'm just, I mean,
there's
no,
so
I
many
mean,
animes
there's
that have came out. I mean, like I said, I love Naruto. Like I said, I have a tattoo. I have like all these Naruto pops, like posters framed up for Naruto. I'm a Naruto fan.
yeah,
Now, am I like nothing beats Naruto? Like everything else is trash? No, I do love One Piece more so far. And then there's other like animes that are like in my top five or so that I enjoy a lot.
yeah. I mean, Naruto is. I mean, I
But
loved it whenever I watched it, but
it's
like I
good that
said, the
you've
fillers.
at least read it all.
Yeah,
I mean, I couldn't
so
dedicate myself to reading Naruto.
yeah, I just got, like I said, I got tired of the fillers. I'm like, dude, screw this. I'm just gonna read it. So I just read it all the way, and I like it was a weekly drip because like he's still writing it. And yeah, I mean, I finished it. I'm like, okay, I know how it ends. So I just didn't watch anime, which they're
That and at
still
least
good.
you finished Bleach as well.
I did finish Bleach.
So you got at least two of the three big threes.
Yeah, Steve is trying to get me into Dragon Ball. They're good, but I don't know. I just can't. I just can't watch them.
I don't like Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I know.
I mean, I watched it. I watched it all minus GT, but I just could I don't know. It's the same plot. It's dude wants to get stronger. He fights a bunch of people. It's just fighting, 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 fighting. Like some training here and there. Fighting, fighting, fighting. Like someone's trying to blow up there. Someone's trying to destroy this. Someone's trying to destroy something about Earth or somebody on Earth. People die. They can be resurrected multiple times, it seems like.
Yeah,
So
with the Dragon Balls.
I
Yeah,
actually have the Naruto manga in my hands. The last one I ended up buying, and it's volume 65.
damn.
So volume 65 has to do with the story where they start talking about what happened between the Uchiha clan and I can't remember his last name. Hiroshima
Okay, damn.
or Hashirama, sorry. Hashirama and Madara. So it talks about that. And so and that's in Shippuden. And it pretty much has like the memories of Sasuke killing not Uchiha, killing Itachi. And it's about the time in the Great Ninja War where they resurrect the uh Hokages with that reanimation jutsu.
Okay, yeah.
So that was the last manga that I bought for Naruto.
Damn, dude, that's damn. That was like okay. Yeah, I like a. There's still like a whole other couple volumes after that. What volume was that?
Yeah, definitely. Huh? That was volume 65.
65. Literally trying to find all the volume. Nah, I'm not gonna look for all the volumes. I'll just say that was pretty far behind. But yeah, yeah, I couldn't get into Dragon Ball. I even went to go watch the movie with Steve,
Mm.
and that one was a pretty good movie. I did like it.
Which one did you watch? The Brawly one?
No, I watched the one with dude. This freaking Dragon Ball fandom is gonna freaking kill me because I don't know. 'Cause I just cannot think of the name. But damn it, dude, what's that freaking villain's name? I'm literally
For
having the
Dragon
day.
Ball?
Frieza.
Oh, how do you forget Frieza?
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm not like
You're gonna
that
get
much.
you're gonna get murdered.
Dude, I know,
The comments are gonna they're gonna burn you alive.
I know. They're like, you're no fan. I'm like,
Like
I'm not a
you
fan.
forgot the most memorable bad guy in DBZ.
Yeah, yeah. I will definitely say I'm not that big of a fan. And it might have been Broly because it was a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean Broly movie came out not too long ago. It was the most recent one. And then before that one it was the gods, something gods. Can't even think of it at the moment. I'm drawing a blank.
Wow, you're gonna get murdered for this.
Distract the people while I figure it out.
So Matt's not a fan. He hates Dragon Ball Z. Just saying.
I mean, I don't hate it. It's just like it's not. It is I like when people tell me like, "Oh, I watch anime," and I ask them, "What have you watched?" and they say Dragon Ball Z, I laugh at them.
You're like, that's not anime, dummy. And just, I could see you.
No, you wanna get some hate?
Go for it.
Tell people that Avatar, The Last Airbender, is not an anime.
Oh no, I will not say that. I
I
will
mean, I'll
not.
get some hate comments. I've never watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Not a single episode. I've never seen it. I know about it. I've heard the hype on it. I've just never watched it. Never watched it or Legend of Korra.
Yeah, Steve was telling me a little bit about the Avatar Last Airbender. He's
Hmm.
like, I don't know how people like this. And like, if he was here now, he would definitely go into detail more about it because he said he watched it and he just didn't understand why people liked it so much. I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's like some people like some shows that I don't like. It's just
Yeah, so
I
they
don't know.
had Brawly and then they had Resurrection F.
Yeah, so that was the one I was watching. That I went to go watch was Resurrection F because that's where Frieza is all gold and all that. That was the movie I went to go
Golden
watch with Steve,
Frieza.
and that one was actually a pretty good movie. I liked it. It was entertaining enough for me to watch it.
I've watched a few of them. They also had Battle of the Gods. So there was Battle of the Gods, Resurrection F, and Brawly. Those are the three newest movies.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've only seen Resurrection. I haven't seen the other two. You went to go see Demon Slayer in theaters, right?
Yeah, of course,
And
it's showing everywhere now. It's like it's on Netflix, it's on Funimation, I think, and Crunchyroll, of course.
excuse me.
And that's what they consider season two. Like they're doing season two. What they're doing is they're reshowing Mugen Train, but they're showing it in episodes versus
The movie.
the movie. So they've broken it down into episodes to watch, and then you're actually not going to get a new episode of Demon Slayer until like December, and they're going to do the Red Light District arc.
Okay. So
Now,
December's just around the corner.
the first episode of season two, it is a new episode. Like it ties in the Mugen Train movie, kind of lets you know how they got there and why they're there. And so it is actually a brand new episode. And then if you watch the Mugen Train, then you much have watched, most of season two until December when they release the new arc.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I usually don't agree with that, but I guess it works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't agree that, they should break up the movie into episodes as a new season. Like just, start the new anime and have the Mugen Train, available there so that they can watch it because it's part of canon. And that'll allow them to kind of catch up for people who haven't seen the movie. But I guess it's a way for them to, I guess, start working on the new episodes, I hope.
I hope so. I mean,
So I
yeah,
hope there isn't like a delay to where they're delaying it or trying to stretch it out more than it needs to be.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just don't agree with that. Like you're saying. I mean, I'm more than willing to wait. Like, just don't show me episodes that I've already seen pretty much through the movie.
Yeah.
Like, I will wait until December for you to release an actual season two.
Yeah, I watched like two of the newer episodes of it yesterday. I was just sitting in bed and I was like, well, I don't have any anime to watch. Let me check on Demon Slayer, see where they're at in their episodes, and they still haven't finished the movie part of it.
Damn.
Like, I think the next episode or the next two episodes are gonna be like, I think it'll end in that many episodes because it's about to come to like one of the bigger fights in the movie.
Okay, so I guess my question is, since they're breaking this up into movies, are they going into more detail about the movies, like they kind of fit in? Like,
No, I mean it is practically the same thing. The every week seasons that they're or episodes that they're doing are like just the reskin of the movie. Like they just like literally took the movie and cut it into little bits and then they've put it in there every week.
damn, dude, why? Why? It's like,
Like I
just
said, it's probably because they're trying to catch up. I mean, the manga is over. Like you can find out what's happening and
okay,
how the series ends from the manga. And so it's not like they're trying to catch up to the manga or they're, trying to have the manga catch up to the episodes or the anime. Like the manga's over. Like all it is now is just animation. And
yeah,
so my guess would be that, they break these up so that they can start on the actual new episodes that they have not finished or that are supposed to be coming out this season two.
yeah,
And I mean, they have such beautiful animations that I could see that, maybe that's the reason it might be taking a little longer while they're doing it is to, because I mean, I'd rather they live up to the manga because there's so many good moments and so many good fights. Like, the animation better be there. Like, it better be like Mugen Train quality, fights.
right.
Because I mean, that's what people have fallen in love with the series because it has such beautiful animations.
Yeah, I mean that's why I liked it. And I'm like, damn, this is a beautiful anime.
Yeah,
I still need to go back and watch it, because I haven't seen the movie yet.
yeah. Like when I was waiting around for season two, I like rewatched that like maybe three times. I watched it in like Japanese, I watched it in English, and then I think I went back again and watched it again in Japanese, and then watched the movie when it came out.
Yeah, I remember when you went to go watch the movie. You're all, oh yeah, I went to go see Demon Slayer last night. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I missed out on going and watching the new My Hero Academia movie. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. I know you gave me the code, but I
Oh
just
yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, I thought I gave you the code for the second one. I ended up giving you the code for the first one.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah,
damn it, I gotta go get I need to go buy the second uh Blu-ray.
yeah. I still haven't seen it. It's there, and I love the show, My Hero, but I just haven't watched it yet.
Have you caught up in it?
No, I haven't caught up yet.
Oh, you're disappointing me, George, on a daily basis.
I think the last part I got to is All Might was fighting All for One,
You are so far behind, sir.
and that was a badass fight. And I mean, All for or All Might is, yeah, I think he's done from what I've seen because he just spent. I mean, don't spoil it for me. Actually,
I'm not gonna spoil it for you. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell you a damn thing about it. Apparently, the manga is over. I think I heard that.
the manga is over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Supposedly,
Hmm.
but I'm not 100% sure. I started reading the manga, but I've been like buying them, buying like the books for nostalgic reasons. Just, or I guess not nostalgic. Just to have them. Like, hey, add on to my collection of nerdiness and weebness.
Yeah, I think you need a splash of Superman in your wall somewhere.
Yeah. Decoration vomit.
One thing I will admit that I loved whenever I walked into your house was all the Pennywise that your wife had. All the
Oh yeah.
Pennywise pops. I'm like, oh, I was like,
He
yes, I
loves
love
horror,
that
man.
character.
I mean, we bought in a couple new. I bought her like a bunch of Wonder Woman ones, and I bought her a couple horror ones. Like I think the newest one she got was she got another Jaws pop. It was like a movie moment where the ship is being eaten.
Oh, Damn, you gotta
Did
send
you
me a
know
picture of
that
that.
the shark has a name?
Bruce?
Yeah, I had no fucking idea about that.
Yeah,
All these years, I never knew it had a fucking name.
yeah. His name is Bruce, and he's on Finding Nemo.
Is that one named Bruce?
Yeah, that's his name. His name is
What?
Bruce. Yeah,
Mind is blown right now. Like I didn't even know the name of the shark in Not Finding Nemo.
yeah. His name is literally Bruce. Now I don't know if I'm sure they got inspiration from Jaws, but
I'm sure they did too, but like did not know that all these years that Jaws has been out. Never knew that the shark had a name until like recently.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you go watch it, it's like, oh yeah, that's Bruce. They go watch Finding Nemo, and yeah, I mean, his name is Bruce. Also, the Great White on there.
So Jaws has been out since June 20th, 1975. I had no idea that the damn shark had a name.
Yeah. Well, now you know. You know. He's that's your middle name.
It's been almost 50 years. Did not know that the damn shark had a name.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know something. You learn something new every day.
Hmm, I
Oh,
know, I do.
yeah. You work tomorrow, don't you?
I do.
You work with Tyler.
Well, of course.
Nice, noise.
Noise.
But yeah, I told Tyler. I don't know. Maybe next time I'll invite him over on the podcast. See what knowledge he could
Get
drop.
his tidbits.
His
Give
little
us all
tidbits.
his give us all his little tidbits.
Yeah, everything he's gonna say is my thing is. I'm like, okay, Tyler, what is your thing this time? And Tyler's probably gonna listen to the podcast, but
We're
every
roasting
sentence.
Tyler now. Is this what it's coming to?
Hey, if you're not to the point where we're not roasting each other, then you're not a friend. I'm just saying.
I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I always tell people. I'm like, hey, if I'm giving you a hard time, I like you.
yeah,
We're cool. We're
exactly.
friends. Now, if I'm not talking to you at all, like we ain't friends. I don't like you. I don't want nothing to do with you. Get out of my life.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is true. I mean, I tell people that all the time. Like, hey, if I didn't like you, I wouldn't be giving you a hard time. Like, I wouldn't even waste my time on you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be roasting you right now. You know. Yeah, that's how I see
So
it. Like,
take that how you will.
yeah. So yeah, I
For all the
roast
people that
Tyler all
I've
the time.
roasted and that are listening, I got you.
Yeah, I got you. You're
I
my
got you.
BFF.
Yeah, you my BFF boo.
But
You're
all
my
right,
boo bear.
Boo Bear. But all right, yeah, that's gonna be the end of the podcast. We really didn't have much to talk about today. Actually, we had quite a bit to talk about today. It was awesome. Like I
Oh
just didn't
yeah,
have
we can
anything
always find
planned.
up stuff.
Yeah. So,
We can just go on wild tangents tonight.
wild tangents. Talking about how Superman's better. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, better at dying.
All right, you got me on that one. But anyways, my name is George. You can follow me on Soda Photo Twitch on Instagram. Watch me on Twitch whenever I do stream at DolphinPond. And find us on YouTube actually, because I don't ever promote the YouTube channel, but it's literally called Typical Nerd Stuff Podcast. So you can find our
And
videos there.
are all these episodes on Spotify as well?
So there's a problem right now.
Uh-huh. I was about to say I've seen the first episode, but I did not see the second one on there.
Yeah, so these are being uploaded on YouTube, but there's something wrong with the RSS feed. So I got to fix that, and then you'll start seeing episodes on Spotify. But right now, I do have to fix that website where it gives me all the RSS feed for this podcast. And once that's fixed, then you'll see them on Apple, Spotify, and Google.
Just so we don't have a repeat of episode 2. My name is Matt. I am Fishy Penguin on just about everything. You can find me Fishy Penguin on here, which is Twitch. Twitch I'll be fishiexpenguin. Twitter is going to be fishiexpenguin. You can find me as Fishy Penguin on Instagram. I'll post a lot of setup pictures of my gaming setup and all my nerdiness as far as pops and comics and anime. But yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be it.
thank you for joining in, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.